Welcome to Inbound and Outbound Call Tracking with Century Interactive. With Century Interactive, you can track the success of your advertising and marketing campaigns. By placing a unique phone number on each of your marketing pieces, you can determine which mediums are performing. Let's jump on the call measurement site. Here is one of our dealerships, Showcase Honda. They track every phone call coming into or going out of their dealership. You are looking at their dashboard, which shows a high-level overview of all of the dealership's phone calls. Here you see a report of the most current week of activity. Showcase Honda has their data broken down by advertisement, campaign group, media type, and department. You are able to change and customize the information you want to view. For the advertisement pod, scroll over each advertisement to view the total number of calls placed to that particular group. You can click here to view a report of individual calls. This holds true for both the second, third, and fourth pods. The next pod shows phone calls broken down by extension. Showcase Honda plays a greeting on their main line that says, "Thank you for calling Showcase Honda. Press 1 for sales, 2 for service, and 3 for parts." Now they can view all of the service calls, for example, that are coming through. Let's review outbound phone calls. Showcase Honda has been assigned an outbound call tracking phone number. This number can be programmed into your phone system, allowing you to dial 9, for example, before making an outbound call. Now you can track and record all of your outbound phone calls. The outbound phone call pod shows the total number of phone calls, the average call duration, followed by a list of agents making outbound phone calls. As with inbound phone calls, scroll over the individual's name to see the call totals for that week, and you can run a report. Keep in mind, everything you see here on the dashboard can be customized to your dealership. We can get as much or as little information as you want to view on this home page. The next two pods show website conversions. We'll dive into this information in our website tracking demonstration. Following our website information, you will find the distribution pods. The first showing the distribution by day of week, and the second showing distribution by time of day. This information can help you with staffing concerns. Let's say 12 to 3 p.m. is when you're getting most of your inbound phone calls. Well, you'll know not to schedule breaks during this time. Lastly, on the dashboard, you will find a map display of all inbound and outbound phone call visits. That sums the dashboard portion of inbound and outbound phone calls. Now let's move into call reports. To view call reports, let's click on the Calls tab at the top of the web page. Here you can get very specific about the information you want to view. View reports including all calls, only inbound calls, or only outbound calls. If viewing an inbound call report, you have the ability to view all numbers, or drill down further, sort by individual number, advertisement, campaign group, etc. If you want to get more precise about the information displayed, click on Advanced Options Show. From here, you can select call duration length. You can view only answered calls or only missed calls. You can show only calls that have been reviewed. You can even pull a report based on who handled the call. If you have a returning customer and want to see all calls that have been placed to and from them, type their number into the customer number field. We've even developed a spam feature for your call reporting. Much like a spam filter on your email, spam calls are still connected, but we want to make sure these are not included in your reporting. Lastly, select to view your report as an individual call detail or in summary report. Let's look at some call data. In the call report screen, you will find the total number of inbound calls listed at the top. From here, you're able to click to view a summary breakdown. To the right, you're able to print, email, or download the report to Excel. Below is the list of individual call details. Here you find the date of the call, the time the call was placed, duration, whether or not the call was answered, and lastly, the referring source. This could be the web page, newspaper ad, business card, etc. that led them to place a call to your business. Next, you will find customer information, their phone number and location if we were able to gather that data. To view and listen to the call, click on the blue telephone icon at the far right.
American Service, I can help you.
Once in the individual call screen, the call recording will immediately begin to play. In the call screen, you have several options. You're able to email this call, permanently save the call, delete the audio file, or mark it as spam. Once again, all call details are listed: date, time, customer information. Below this information, you will find customizable questions that can be answered after listening to the recording. Showcase Honda has elected to list who handled the call, if an appointment has been made, and if the call needs follow-up. Add any comments that you or your agents may need to reference in the notes section. Let's get a broad view of this inbound call data by clicking on View Summary Breakdowns. This particular report is sorting the summarized data by campaign group. Let's see our other options. Here we can change our reporting criteria. Let's select media type, and we can see how the internet is outperforming all other mediums. Okay, here is a call summary report. The first box sorts calls by media type. Much like the dashboard, scroll over the bars to see the total number of calls per media type. The three graphs on the right show calls broken down by date, day, and time of day. Below, the information represented in graphs is a list of calls. Again, these are broken down by media type. The columns show calls, answered calls, reviewed calls, unique callers, and total minutes. This concludes our tutorial of inbound and outbound call measurement. Please contact your Century Interactive representative with further questions regarding our services. Thank you so much for your time.